Happy Halloween! Well, Halloween's just around the corner here in Oregon.
And everywhere.
Yes. And we are getting ready to do what?
Put up our Halloween decorations. Halloween is our favorite holiday. I do have a soft spot for Christmas and New Year's, but Halloween is the most fun because it's just about having fun. And you like to be scared.
And candy.
And candy. Are you like scary things?
I do.
And so we last year installed a new feature in our Halloween decorating, and we know that we watched a lot of videos on how to do it. We thought we would share how we did ours, and that is a digital display in our window.
Yes, it's an illusion of specters and creepy things flying around inside our living room. If you look outside into the window of the front of our house, it looks like ghosts are flying around inside, but it's all an illusion. So we're going to do some Halloween decorating today, and we'll set that up and show you kind of our setup and how we do it. Then we'll wait till nightfall and we'll see
if ghosts appear.
Okay, here we are in front of our window in the living room, and this setup basically just has a few components, really.
So, first thing first, we use Atmos FX, so it's atmosfx.com, and you can download the digital projections from there. You can purchase different sets. We like the specters and the ghosts, but they have a whole bunch of cool ones that you can use. And then we use projector. We rear project it onto the window so that the projector is not outside. We live in the Pacific Northwest. So this is the one I purchased. It was like $50. And it's not very big, but it works just fine for the... Yeah. We also use it to project video games on the wall sometimes too.
That's fun. And finally, the piece de resistance, as they say.
So you can buy projection screen from Atmos. You can also buy projector and sound system and all that from them. But we did our own research, and we found that if you just purchase, this is some chiffon material.
We measured the window.
And we took our window measurement into Joann's Fabrics, and then they helped us figure out exactly how much chiffon we would need. The trick and the reason you want to use chiffon is because it has to be thick enough that something will project on it, but you also have to be able to see through it, because especially because we're doing rear projection, if we rear projected and you couldn't see through it,
it just looks like a sheet.
Yeah,
it just looks like a sheet, and then you see the silhouette. So. And
then the other thing we use is a block rocker, like a sound system. So because there are sounds with it, but you can also just download your own spooky sounds. And then we put the speaker outside, and we even have a microphone, and sometimes we talk to our trick-or-treaters as they're coming up and they don't know where we're at. So.
And yes, and that's fun. So we connect the computer via Bluetooth, so the spooky sounds come out, and we'll show you that a little bit later. And if there's a little bit of light in the living room, you can kind of see through the chiffon. So it looks like you're kind of looking kind of into a hazy living room, and then the spirits come up. So that's the idea anyway. So we're going to...
we'll set it up and show you guys what it looks like.
Let's set it up.
Too old to trick or treat, too young to die. Too old to trick or treat, too young to die. And I'm knocking at your door. You think you got enough candy? Well, you better buy more.
Okay, so we got it all hung up, as you saw, and now I'm in the front yard, and you can see now behind me, it looks like there is something there, but you can also kind of see in. It's kind of hard right now with the light going right on it. The interesting thing is there was a tree, big tree in the front yard that blocked a lot of the front of the house, so it was hard to see it last year, the specters and things that we're going to show you later. And that tree is gone. We replanted 3 in its place right behind me here. And I'm not sure how the street lamp that's right there is going to affect it with light coming on here. So eventually I want to have a whole setup of tombstones and graveyards and everything. But we're going to Japan, then we're going to Mexico, so not this year, maybe next year. Okay, so now all we have to do is wait for Mother Nature to make it nighttime, and we'll see if the spirits arrive. Okay, so we ran into a little snafu when we started recording. It turned out that the new laptop that Sarah has, which will be the command center of the whole operation, did not have a connector on the side that we needed. So we needed to get basically this piece here and order it. So this end will go into the laptop, and then the HDMI to the projector will go in there, and then everything should be able to sync up and project out. And we'll use the laptop to connect Bluetooth to the block rocker to enable the sound, and then of course the video will go out and everything will sync up, and this will kind of be our command center. So now it's time to wait until it gets dark, and we'll see the spooks and spirits come out. Okay, so night is fallen, and I was a little worried about this street light here behind me, and just with the ambient light, and it's not fully dark yet, but we got everything set up, including the connection to the block rocker and the sound, and so we'll see how it looks. Actually, let's go back to the sidewalk. Here's the sidewalk. Let's take a look. Get a little bit closer. Well, here, let's pretend we're a trick-or-treater. It's good to have a little bit of ambient light so you can see the living room a little bit. If it's too bright, you can't really see the illusion. So the TV's on, but the lamps are off. What I'll do with the block rocker is when it gets closer, I will probably put like some trash bags around it, but open where the speaker is, and then hide it in the bushes. This guy's weird. That is from, I believe, the new Atmos FX. Phantoms 2, Spectres 2, or something like that. So pretty cool overall. I'm pretty happy with it. Took some test and adjust to find the right placement for the projector in the house, and but otherwise, if you like this, if you have cool things that you've set up like this for Halloween, you have some tips and tricks, let us know in the comments below. And don't forget to like and subscribe, and have a safe and happy Halloween from this guy right here. Oh no, it's raining in the house. How can that be?